unbelievable. So Racing scored, VAR checked it and gave a penalty to the other team.
What's going on, everybody? We're going to see Racing de Avellaneda. Born in 1903, former Barracas Sud, former Colores Unidos. Bloody hell, they had a lot of names. Carlos Gardel, the history of tango in Argentina, was actually a supporter of Racing. The Barra Brava of Racing, the Guardia Imperial, they have a symbol representing the helmet of a Spartan soldier. They are famous of the world's biggest banner. It was in 1997 they played against River for the Libertadores that would cover the entire Cilindro, man. It was huge. The stadium of Racing del Cilindro, it's called like this because it's completely round. They also managed to throw a drum on the head of their president because the prick wanted to bankrupt the club, something like that.
Ended up surviving because he passed a law declaring it like national interest, so clubs can't go bankrupt today. So that's called the Russian law because it originated with Racing, and now all of the teams who have a bad time with money, who have money problems, don't have the risk of going bankrupt.
Look at them, man. Look at the murals. We love murals, don't we? What's funny is that Independiente is there. Bloody hell, we are in! Look at the Independiente, how close it is. That's wild, man. That's really wild. Really.
Adelante.
Gracias. Vamos. Yo.
El abrazo del Cilindro, la unión de verdad, el Pato, Juan en la opinión.
No me arrepiento de este amor, aunque me cueste el corazón.
VAR?
What?
I have no idea, buddy. He's probably not gonna count it, right? He will not count it. If he's going to check. Unbelievable. So Racing scored. VAR checked it and gave a penalty to the other.
¡Policía, botón! ¡Te están cagando a tu mujer ahora, boludo! ¡Cornudo!
I'm not gonna lie, man, this was brutal. 94th minute, Racing scores, and the thing erupts. 95th, the prick looks at the VAR, cancels the goal, and gives a penalty. Who does that, man? Don't you have a soul? Don't you have a mother at home? Diego. Selfie with Diego. Good morning, everybody, from Buenos Aires. The other day we watched Racing de Avellaneda play against Barracas Central. Now, I don't know about you, but personally I had no idea who this Barracas Central was. We also witnessed Racing score a late goal, and immediately thereafter we saw VAR cancelling that goal, and not only that, but giving a penalty to Barracas Central, with which penalty they ended up winning the game and sent Racing fans into the seventh dimension. So I did a little investigative journalism and I found out that this Barracas Central is an infamous club of Buenos Aires. Let's have a look at them. In front of me is the stadium of Huracan. Now, as I said, we are not here for Huracan, we are here for Barracas Central. Their stadium is a couple of blocks down the road. Nacimos en la quema. Acá vamos a morir. La quema. Quemeros. Now, most of you remember that when we were in Salerno, we were kind of critical about the whole conspiracy theory thing, which may or may not be true in the case of Salerno against Sampdoria. But here, man, I mean, here is at a whole different level. And yet again, we are in a kind of sketchy area, man. It is, if you look at the map, the Barracas Stadium is right next door to another shanty town, you know? But we're not here for the shantytown, we're here for the scandal that Barracas Central represents. So look at this Huracan Stadium over there, and Barracas Stadium is right over there. ¿Y si puede? No se puede entrar, ¿no?
No, porque tiene cámara.
Ah, okay.
No se puede.
Gracias, señor. So Barracas recently grew the capacity of the stadium. It was a very small one, but now it's something like 20,000 fan capacity, something like that. And they were accused that they brought fake fans to celebrate the event. Now the thing is very black and you don't see any graffitis in the area. So no graffitis, no identity, no nothing. So the president of Barracas Central from 2001 till 2020 was a guy called Claudio Tapia. And it's Claudio Tapia who is currently the president of the Argentine Football Association. And if you think that's enough to incriminate Barracas, well, you're wrong. It's just the beginning. The current president of Barracas is Claudio Tapia's son, who took over from him in 2020 when he was 24 years old. Like, the other son of Mr. Tapia is currently a player of Barracas Central. So you get the idea. In 2024, the regulation in regards to relegation, who goes up and who goes down, changed in the Argentine league to favor Barracas Central, who were in imminent danger. So how on earth can you counteract this situation, man? I mean, imagine this. So the president of the league is the former president of this team, Barracas Central. His son is now the current president of Barracas Central, and his other son is a player. I mean, even me start to believe in conspiracies after this. Now, the obvious solution would be to overthrow the president of the league, Mr. Claudio Tapia. That's not easy, man. I mean, imagine this. The previous president of the league, I mean, he had to die in order for a change to happen, you know? And we are back to Huracan, which is very close. And then there is the fascinating story of the relegation system in Argentina. Let's have a chat about that. I have notes. So the team that gets relegated is determined by an average of 3 years. So you need 3 years, 3 consecutive leagues, and depending on what you have done in these three years, you get relegated or not. one would expect that the bottom 2 or the bottom 3 of the table would be relegated, right? Or even some of them get to play to a play-out game. But no, not in Argentina. This doesn't happen here. We don't like that. And this is a system, this is a very weird system, man. I mean, it kind of safe-proofs the big teams, because if we are honest, if you are a big team, you will not do bad. You won't be bad for 3 consecutive years. And if I'm not mistaken, this has its roots to River Plate. When River Plate got relegated, that was a shock. Not only for Argentinian football, but for the entire South American football. But not only that, in the last 12 years, they have suspended relegation 4 times. This is insane, man. 4 times suspending the relegation. Can you believe that? They changed the number of the teams like year after year. This year they can be having 30 teams playing in the league. Next year they can be having 20. It's Argentina is not for amateurs, man. And then you have a couple of absolutely insane examples in Tigre and Patronato. These were teams that managed to win cups, qualify for Libertadores, and at the same time get relegated because of bad 3-year average, you know? So when in 2024 they suspended relegation once again in order to save Barracas, no one was surprised. I mean, it's yeah, normal procedures, right? Welcome everybody to Avellaneda. So I came here to meet with our friend Leon. Leon was the guy who took us to the game Racing against Barracas, and probably most of you remember him from our visit to Fiorito. Hola amigo.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Todo bien.
Todo bien. Did you get your ticket with Peñarol?
Yes. Okay, I was 5 minutes in line and I got through.
So Leon here is a member of Racing, and he will go to the away game, Peñarol against Racing for the Libertadores. I tried, but failed miserably to get tickets for that one.
If it was difficult for us,
If it was,
I couldn't picture how difficult could it be for you.
yeah. However, on the return game,
See how that works out.
we see how that works. Hopefully it's not a scam. To come here to the second leg of the Libertadores battle of Racing against Peñarol. So that over there is Juan Domingo Peron with Evita. Peron gave his name to this here stadium. As for Diego, Diego was the first, no, Racing was the first team that Diego coached when he finished his career. So, yeah.
That's the new number 5 vaccines 2 months ago.
Check it out, we have access to players. All these rules that you guys have regarding, for example, relegation. So I was trying to explain.
There are no rules regarding relegation. We'll see how the season goes, and then the rules will develop around the standings as much as possible.
Oh wow. By the way, this is the airplane, right? The airplane is trying to transmit this message, right?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
He's doing political campaign,
For whom?
the president.
But for Milei or against? Okay.
So one of my friends who lives 16 blocks away from here
Yeah.
sends voice messages of this plane every single day, so he must be flying over the city every day.
So this area here, Avellaneda, is outside of the just outside of the city of Buenos Aires. It is part of the province of Buenos Aires. Am I correct?
Yep.
Part of the province of Buenos Aires, which province is an area which is bigger than Uruguay. So, yeah, it's not a small thing. The rules kind of change very often here in the Argentine football. But am I correct to say that? So you have the Apertura and the Clausura, right?
Yes.
During these two tournaments, does each team play each other home and away?
You play half the teams home and the same half of teams away.
In both tournaments, right?
But you play the same teams. You end up not facing half of the teams in the league.
That's right. So you actually don't face everyone.
So for
That's
example, we
wild.
won't face River unless we face in the playoffs. We won't face River during the year.
This is insane, man. I mean, this is very weird. I cannot understand this. So, and this is in both tournaments, right? Both Clausura and Apertura.
So in Apertura you face 15 teams plus your classic rival.
Yeah.
For example, you face them all at home. And in Clausura you face the same 15 teams and your classic rival, but away.
And what if some teams don't have a classic rival?
They invent a classic rival.
So Leon is asking me here if I tried mate. Now, the logistics, man, the logistics of mate are very weird. I mean, you have to carry the pumpkin, and then you have to carry under your arm an entire bottle of water.
A rechargeable bottle of water.
I mean, it's come on. And for someone like me that also checks the phone, also the camera, you know, it's
But you have here what we call materas.
yeah.
Matera is like a small handbag which you can do all this and handle, and it carries everything.
Yeah, I know, I saw that too. But you still keep your hands occupied, right? Is that racing? But I mean, the architectural difference is insane between these two buildings. Even Racing, I mean, look at the building of Racing and the one next to it. Look at this, man. So we are at the training center of Racing. We are going to watch Racing against the Estudiantes, the academy.
The academy of the academy.
The academy of the academy. This is the place where people like Lautaro Martinez used to train at some point. So this is the image of the stand of the old stadium of Racing before they built that. So what are you telling me, man? We are watching under 21 Racing de Avellaneda. All the young talent is here. The future champions that will play in, I don't know, La Liga, Serie A, maybe the Prem, are here. Check out your youth, man. Are you proud? So they trained here at some point, right? This is what you mean, right?
Yeah.
¡Dale! ¡Qué mano! Qué rápido que la vio, ¿eh?
Flipping hell, man, we have a view and they scored. So the score is 2-2. I think it's the biggest score that I've seen all these days that I'm here in Argentina, all these weeks. I mean, in the big league, the average result is either 0-0 or 1-1, something like that. The spectacle is certainly not up to the level. Flipping hell, look at that. Estudiantes are fighting back, man. 3-2.
Vamos.
Sabe que sí, sabe que sí. ¡Golazo!